So now I can record. We're rolling. So why don't I pass it over to you, Lee, and you can talk. This is not going to be a presentation per se. If there are any questions, we that we can do that. But let's just talk about what Vista Network is, where it is right now, and then we'll engage. So Lee, thank you for being on.
Yeah. What's happening right now, just so you know, is there is major enhancements getting ready to happen, and I'll talk about them right now on this call. So it is a big deal. I mean, it's very important you understand this is not a well-oiled machine yet, but it will happen very, very quickly to be a well-oiled machine, because the people that are behind this company know what they're doing as far as the entire, I mean, with 25, 30 years of network marketing experience, to be able to allow us to have things like multiple level commissions and payouts and referral bonuses and everything else. We understand comp plans through and through. So now that we're on board, as well as the leadership behind the company and then the co-founders that have all the money and running business experience, it's incredible. So let me just tell you about what we've got here and what is so unique and powerful to this program as opposed to all the other possible programs you may have seen, been a part of, etc. The main thing I want you to know right now is the fact that I personally know the CEO. I've known him for 10 years. He's not like a best friend or anything. He's becoming more of a friend now because of the dealings with this, but we've worked with him in the past in other network marketing adventures that we've done. He has well over 25 years of experience in that arena, which is important when you look at something like this. In regards to that part, it's important because he knows what we want. He understands what we need in the field. If you are someone that is going to refer other people to something, it makes sense for them to know they've been in that position to where they understand, hey, we need to have this. We need to be able to make this kind of money. We need to be able to make fast money, slow money, long-term money. We need a company that's going to be around for a long time. Everything needs to be running smooth. So they understand that. And just so you know right off the bat, at this moment in time, there's a lot of things happening to get this company to a well-oiled machine by the middle of January. Yes, there may be things that happen because you're dealing with global issues, you're dealing with payment and things like that and processing, you're dealing with cryptocurrency, you're dealing with a lot of those things. So there always is going to be issues, especially since this is really technical. This isn't a product where you can say, hey, try my juice or my lotion. It's not something like that. This is all technical. But we're going to work to make it to where it's a flawless, well-oiled machine that everyone can simply join without having to know a whole heck of a lot. And that's one of the advantages of this opportunity. First of all, most of you that are on this call right now, you understand the power of cryptocurrency, all right? It is doing for money and global money for those situations what the internet did for communication. Now, you all know, look at us right now. The internet has created this platform where we can talk everywhere in the world and be able to do it flawlessly, like we're sitting next to one another. So I'm looking at you, you're looking at me possibly, and you're able to talk. We're able to have a conversation possibly here, and you are all over the place, wherever you're at, you're anywhere in the world. And that is the power of the internet. So the same thing for cryptocurrency. We now can have coins, primarily Bitcoin, and we can use that Bitcoin to live on. It's not as mainstream yet as we want it to be, but it's coming fast. And as far as Bitcoin, which is the king of the coins, started off way back in 2009. When it opened up, it had a value of a nickel, all right? Somebody, I believe, I can't remember how many Bitcoins to buy a pizza. It was 2 pizzas, all right? I'm not sure 10,000 Bitcoins to buy a pizza. Thank you. So And now Bitcoin is valued hovering around $15,000, $16,000 per coin. So if you take that $16,000 times 10,000 coins, think about it. So Bitcoin is the king, and then you've got all the other cryptocurrencies that are coming right behind it, Ethereum, Litecoin, and many of the other alternative coins. So obviously, just being in the cryptocurrency arena is extremely powerful. It's what you want to do. But on top of that, if you could not only get in for any amount of coin you want, but what if you could multiply those coins and be able to reap the rewards of the increasing value of the coin as well, without just letting it sit in your Bitcoin wallet, which is your online bank account for your coins? What if you could take advantage of doubling it, utilizing a platform where you don't have to know anything? So like I was mentioning earlier, what if you could double your coins on autopilot in 80 days? That we're talking currently Bitcoin and Ethereum, and pretty soon it's going to be Litecoin as well. And we have the power to utilize any coin we want to use. That's the power of this platform, and the fact that the CEO and the co-founders are wide open to be able to do this. So the whole premise of this, on a very basic plan, is to be involved in the cryptocurrency arena with us. We're going to educate you. You're going to learn basically by force, because you're going to have to learn. Okay, if you want to be involved in this, you're going to have to work with your leadership and your mentors and the people that referred you. And we all care about people. But the reason we're pushing this program is because we do know the owners. They do have addresses that you can come visit. They have multiple locations for the office, i.e. Glendale, California. And also now there's the main office really is in Madrid, Spain, but we're using this office right now. And and I'll give you an update on everything else that's going on as well. So you want to be in a way to capitalize on the cryptocurrency arena. Not only that, by just joining this platform, you have a global business that you can run from anywhere in the world at any time, and you can make money literally on autopilot, literally. You refer, that people refer. It builds a team. You're going to be able to make money on that team. But on the basic nature, you could be 100% passively able to double your coins in 80 business days without lifting a finger and knowing how to trade, how to mine. You're not going to have to know any of that stuff. That is the power. You're earning 2.5% a day. So let me explain how that works. Let's say you want to join in Bitcoin, and you want to join a Bitcoin, you want to join and get a 1 Bitcoin package. So that would cost you 1 Bitcoin, but that you can utilize, the good thing about our platform, you can utilize Litecoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin to pay for the Bitcoin package. And it uses a company called Alpha Coins. That's how it's processed. So you can join a Bitcoin package and pay for it with Ethereum, Litecoin, or of course Bitcoin. And it's all vice versa with everything else. So that's another great thing about this. But right now you can double those coins in 80 business days, Monday through Friday business days. And when you double it, you end up with multiple coins. Here's the good thing. The 2.5% a day that you get, which is 12.5% a week, goes directly, the way it works right now, directly into your personal wallet that the company has no control over. Now, understand this, though. When you join, that 1 Bitcoin that you send to the company, they take that 1 Bitcoin, they add it to all of the other funds that they're utilizing to trade and acquire coins and create assets for the company. And then that coin that you sent is no longer yours. So you understand that. So what happens in 40 business days, you get your 1 Bitcoin back going directly to your wallet every single day, Monday through Friday, okay? And then in another 40 days, you've doubled that up. So some people say, hey, well, if I had 1 Bitcoin and I just put it in my wallet and 1 Bitcoin is now valued in 80 days at, instead of $15,000, now it's $20,000. what happens if you're with the program. If you think about it, if you would have left that coin in your wallet, yeah, now you've got one coin valued at $20,000. You've made $5,000 on that one coin. But understand this, if you put your coin to work with our program, you now have two coins valued at $20,000 each. That is the power of this platform. And that can be 100% passive. Now, what if you wanted to double your coins as often as every single day? Every day. I was with a platform where we were literally doing that. Every other day we were doubling our coins. We were going from 4 Bitcoin to 8 Bitcoin every other day. You could do that with this platform once the compensation plan rolls out. We're going to have a binary compensation plan and also a 2x20 company forced matrix. The 2x20, I don't have the details at all right now. I can tell you this, it is from the company down, and everybody will go into the matrix. I'm not sure what the qualifications are to get into the matrix, but the bottom line is you definitely want to be a part of the matrix because it is automatic company-wide spillover. Okay, period. So that's another way to, quote, passively make money, but there may be some qualifications to get put into the 2x20. So it may not be 100% passive. The binary is incredible, and I'll tell you how this is where it's going and how it's working at this point in time when it rolls out next month. The binary is going to work like this. You're going to have a left team and a right team. Now, some people say, hey, I don't like binaries. Believe me, you're going to love binaries with this platform. We're not running around trying to convince people to buy some kind of a lotion or a potion or a drink or nothing like that. We're talking about people, everybody being able to join and make coin 100% passively. I have to keep correcting myself. We are not dealing with money. I have to correct myself all the time because obviously we've all dealt with money our whole lives. So it's a new realm now, and we have to be on top of that. So let me just tell you all that are on this call right now, you have to understand you need to talk about not about money or investing or getting a return or interest. We're talking about getting benefits by doubling our cryptocurrency and our coins in 80 days or less. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. So on the binary, 80% of every coin that gets put into the program is going to go into the binary compensation plan. So if someone joins at 1 Bitcoin and they're on your left leg, that would be 0.8 Bitcoin going down as far as volume on your left leg. And then everybody you refer and they refer down the left leg or down the right leg. You have 2 teams, Vista, 2 teams, Vista, that you're going to get all this volume, and it's going to be calculated every day, Monday through Friday. I think it's 5 days a week. It may be 7 days a week. I'm not sure at that point about that. But let me tell you, it's going to be all the way to infinity globally. All the volume. Okay, that is a lot. Now, before I get further into that, something came to my mind. This company is trading. When you join our program, you can be a part of our Facebook group. We got video proof of all the trading happening, the bot trading. The mining is getting ready to be set up right now in Glendale, California. There's additional mining that they've been doing mining since 2014, mining, multiple locations. They have acquired tons and tons of Litecoins and Ripple coins and other alternative coins that creates value and assets to the company that they're holding on to. So the point is, this company is really trading manually and automatically with bots. They're able to make 10 to 30% every single day on the coins that you put in, that we all put in, okay? And they're paying us 2.5%. 30-second video on trading is happening right now in our presentation.
Okay, so So what we do at Vista is we turn on the robots, we do manual trading. I'll sit behind the screen all night and then do manual. It's kind of boring, but we got to do it. And then we do cash buying also. So when Bitcoin dips really hard, we've seen a pattern over the last 1 year. Okay, we've seen Bitcoin go up and then it dips really hard, right? And then finds support and then it goes to the new levels. We'll come in and we'll buy cash. Okay, we'll buy cash from the market. There's some people that have a lot of Bitcoin. They're always looking to cash out. Okay, I don't know how they got those coins, but none of our business. But so doing all three, we are able to achieve good returns. We're able to achieve about 20% a day. Right, that helps us pay the 2.5. We do that 7 days a week, but we pay 5 days a week. The mining we're going to do at Vista, that we're going to be, we're doing some mining already, by the way. This is like a major mining activity, 1,000 more machines. All of those assets stay with Vista. We don't use that to pay the 2.5. Does that make sense? And some people say, well, Armin, why do you do mining if it's so expensive in Glendale? Well, we do it because we mine the coin. By the way, we love Litecoin, okay? We mine 90% Litecoin. Why? Because Litecoin has the closest DNA to Bitcoin. But we love Bitcoin. We think Bitcoin is the king of coins. Okay? Nothing can beat Bitcoin, by the way. That's our opinion. Litecoin has the closest DNA to Bitcoin. It's considered the offspring of Bitcoin. And we mine Litecoin for the future. For the future. We mine and we hold. Why do we do that? Because we've been doing that. We've been doing in our asset buy and hold division of this stuff. For 2 years we've been buying coins and holding them. Not mining them, buying and holding them.
Now, anyone can do trading and mining that they want to do. We're going to be also having a mining area that we can do our own mining with our rigs in Glendale, California. Plus, we're going to have little mining devices as well that are real small to create no heat, that you can mine all the alternative coins out there, a lot of them anyway. So you're in this Vista network to create massive wealth in the cryptocurrency arena. That's why you're going to be joining. Like right now, when we get done with this, you're going to join. That's why. So now you understand that the company is solid. It's a real company. You can, schedule with your sponsor to talk to the CEO. The new website's going to be up. All the addresses will be on there on how you can visit the company. Primarily right now, it's Glendale, California. And so I just want you to know that the background of the company is solid and real, and it's moving forward, and it's going to be lightning speed come January. It's going to be lightning mode. Okay, 2018 will be phenomenal. Okay, and the other company that I did, just so you know, we earned in 1 month 90 Bitcoin. So you can imagine, and that was when Bitcoin was at $1,200. You can imagine now what could happen with this, especially with everyone looking for something real. And at this point, this is as real as you can get with a platform like this. It's very, very real. So real quick, back to the binary. You've got let's say you had 10 Bitcoin on the left side, and then you had 5 Bitcoin on the right side. The right side is your weaker side. In this example, 5 Bitcoin. So they're going to minus 5 Bitcoin up from the right, 5 Bitcoin from the left. And with the 1 Bitcoin platform, I believe it's 10% in the binary that you will earn. So they're going to give you 10% on 5 Bitcoin, all right, which is 0.5 Bitcoin, all right? I believe that's what that is. And so you're going to earn that, and that's for the day. Now, all of this Bitcoin that you earn in the binary goes toward doubling your coin that you put in your package faster. So normally, a 1 Bitcoin package would double in 80 business days to 2 Bitcoin. But if you do the binary, it's going to speed that up, where eventually, if you have a massive team on your left and your right where you're earning Bitcoin every day, it's going to go, all the coin that you earn will go toward the doubling of your coin. Once you max out 1 Bitcoin to 2 Bitcoin, let's say it takes you 2 days or a week, you take, you know, your coin that you earned and put it back in so you can continue to earn on the binary. If you don't have an active package in the binary, one for Bitcoin and one for Ethereum, and soon you'll need to have Litecoin. If you don't have that active, then guess what? You're not making any commissions from your whole organization worldwide. So what does that do? That forces everyone to keep putting into the program. It's a perpetual coin doubling machine. Okay. Now, so as far as, is there anything you want me to say about that before I get into the updates, Adam?
I have people muted, but I will unmute. I'm saving bandwidth, and also so you have a clear, no have background noise.
Yeah, and I guess the only reason I have
one thing I will say here, would you still characterize that the company is still literally in pre-launch?
Yes. Armin Timurian, the CEO, said that the company will be in pre-launch up until probably March, which we will launch from Japan.
That's what that trip to Japan was about last week?
Yeah, the trip to Japan, that was really a personal leadership in Japan. But yes, from what I understand, we'll be traveling to Japan, and we will launch from Japan primarily because our company truly believes in Bitcoin. It's the king of all the cryptocurrency. And the CEO, and I agree with him, we feel that Bitcoin originated from Japan because the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, that's a Japanese name. So that's why. So yes, March should be, I believe that will be the global launch. And then we will have other meetings, you know, in other countries as well, including, yes, the United States.
Okay, so then what we're having and experiencing right now, we are truly the early adopters. Would that be correct? I mean, with regard to the hiccups, because they're still really putting this system or creating this system, even as and testing it out as is.
Yeah.
I mean, with payments and distributions and things like that, because we know we have some members here. I've received my payments, for example. Some people have gotten here and there or not, or, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I absolutely, yeah. I can tell you that we are in pre-launch. We are in the formulation phase. The company was paying very smoothly to right around, I want to say about 3,000 people up until my partner and I, Ed, came on board and we started talking to massive leaders and they completely blew up. I mean, in like 2 weeks, we put another, I don't know, probably 1,500 people in, and it was a lot. So the bottom line is, yes, it's still a fresh company. Now, in regards to that, I can tell you about the updates here. What happened was some of this process, this payment process, is not automated, okay? First of all, our platform, because it's a dual and soon a triple platform cryptocurrency multiplier, never been done before. There is no other company out there that is multiplying multiple coins. So that was new. And then on top of that, the platform that this was put on was primarily built from a very, very good company that does all the websites and everything and all that stuff. But it's primarily dealt with physical products, not crypto. So because of that, the CEO went out and now has purchased a company that has all the bells and whistles that we want. He bought the whole company. It's another company. They also had about 500,000 reps. You know, I doubt there was that many active, but those are just probably names. Let's call it probably 100,000 real people. So bought that company. It's all going to be brought over. We are plugging our whole platform into that platform. But with that company, here's the key. It's 2 programmers, 3 web developers, or it might be vice versa, that are in-house now. So anything that we need will be done quick. Any problems? Quick. So that's the key. The other company was an outsourced company that deals with other companies as well. So therefore they have other people that they have to work with, not just us. Now it's going to be all about us. So that should help us resolve some of these issues and have less issues and get them done quickly. Okay. That's very, very, very key here. So right now, the co-founders, the developers, the web developers, and the programmers, they're all working right now to get the new website up, to get the new back office done, to get the programming done to make things as automated as possible as far as payment. And additionally, there's something more special that I can't tell you what it is, but it's going to be something that's going to make the process even more smooth and powerful than any other company out there. The CEO and the co-founders are taking all of the good parts of all these other companies that may still be around or they've failed, but some of the failed companies had good stuff. They just, one example, they just didn't really trade. That's one example. But they're taking all the best and they're going to put it in here, and that's very, very exciting. So yes, there have been issues.
All I was going to say is address the question here. There are people that we didn't sign up, but they appear and are down underneath us. Is this part of the binary spillover? Or once the system is in place?
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, anything you do now is going to be brought over into the binary. So everything is showing up there. It's all spillover. Your efforts of your people underneath you, the people above you, it's all happening. Everything is being calculated now. So first of all, let me say, yes, we've had issues with payment. Yes, there will be continued issues with payment while we get this resolved. You have to be patient. Just let your sponsor know so we can, send a support ticket to support@vista.network, no.com, support@vista.network if there are issues. So there are going to be issues. And if you want something that's going to have no issues, you might want to check back with us in 6 months. I would say by then we should be completely, rolling. Maybe between 2 and 6 months from now, it should be well oiled at that point. But you're going to miss the boat a little bit. But I understand. But the issues might be there, but you're not going to lose any of your coin. The bottom line is he's not going to give refunds if you've missed payments, but he's going to extend your contract from the time the payments start for 80 days from that point if you didn't get your payments. And if there's sporadic misses, he may just go ahead and refund it once you've got your initial payment, and he may refund you do some of the back payments as well. Anything you do with the binary, yes, it's going to be calculated now. It's going to be stored, and then when it goes live, you're going to be paid on everything. All right. So it doesn't hurt to go to work now if you have enough confidence with us to do so. If not, wait. Do your own. Put your own cryptocurrency in, let it multiply, see it working. As your confidence builds, then you can start sharing it. I'm not going to break your arm to do anything because a lot of us, we've all lost. I've lost a lot. Okay. So I get it. I understand the concern, but the good thing is we are here, and the co-founders are here. The CEO is here. My partner, Ed, is here, as you can see. So any other, let me see. First of all, RPM is another piece of Vista. RPM stands for rotations per minute, but it's going to be a mining area. So we're going to be doing mining. The company's already doing mining, but pretty soon there's going to be where you can earn from mining. You can have your own, take a piece of the mining rigs that's going to go in place. You're going to have shares of the mining rigs. You can purchase your own small mining. So that's another way that you're going to be able to create wealth here with Vista. Passively, actively create wealth with a global business that you can run from anywhere in the world, literally anywhere in the world. Incredible. So go ahead, Adam. If you have anybody have questions or whatever, just let me know.
What we are acknowledging is that this is a pre-launch thing. We all have about a year, a good portion of this past year to watch what has happened, the good, the bad, and the ugly, I guess you might say. And we're still here. And the cool thing about this is that with all of what has happened, with Bitcoin being under $1,000 this time last year and nowhere on my radar at the time, and being where it is now, this still constitutes just the beginning. We're so early. It's really exciting. Now, one question I'll ask, and you're talking about it passively right now, you know, in terms of your languaging, to what extent do you see something happening, any type of susceptibility to the situation that USI Tech has been singled out for? Is this part of the languaging as you're doing right now, and that we're going to kind of help each other with? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, very good. We want this company to be around a long time, okay? So the bottom line is, yes, it's all about what we do out there. It's so important. If you're part of this company, stop talking about money, investing, and all that stuff. We just want to keep everything clear. Cryptocurrency is not a regulated industry, period. If it does get regulated, Armin, the CEO, they are going to get every single license that they need to get and keep this thing wide open. And then if
I hope not.
If U.S. government doesn't like something, we'll fix it. And if we can't fix it, we move to Spain. We can't fix it there, we move to Russia or wherever else we got to do. We have the ability to move our locations wherever we want. This is a global company. We can go anywhere we want. But the main thing is this. The CEO is not trying to hide, wide open. The other thing that we've talked about, I don't know if it's going to be addressed that way. The website will be like a corporate website. We will have probably affiliate replicated sites as well that will look maybe different, maybe not. The main thing is, the reason I say that is because we want to keep it, you know, we're out there, it's wide open. We don't want to say, hey, double this. Maybe it's just going to end up being a personal referral thing only, and not from corporate area, but by the personal people that we know. So that way we'll keep it moving at a good rate, and it won't be like, hey, the company says this and that, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. But we are well aware of what's going on in the industry, with the companies. It's sad that, you know, this happens. And the other thing that we're not going to do is mislead people, where I believe people were misled with USI Tech about mining, and they already had they were working with a mining company, and they said, hey, we don't even know who USI Tech is. That's bad right there. But, you know, not to talk bad about USI Tech. I mean, I had a position in there and it looked good to me, but the bottom line is things happen, and this company that I am fully vested in, we're going to do everything we can to keep everything licensed and regulated. And, you know, everybody that's part of this, all the affiliates need to talk properly, educate yourself, stop yourself if you say something wrong like I did. That's what we have to do. If you want this company to be around, we want to be around. The CEOs the co-founders all want to be around and everything. So keep it on the up and up, you know. Also, if anybody talks bad about the company, we're going to have people looking out to stop the idiots from saying bad stuff about us, okay? If you're ignorant and you don't know what you're talking about, maybe you should, I'm sorry, I'm a former Marine, maybe you should shut up. Because those people that start this little flow of things going on, it's not even true. People don't even know what the heck they're talking about, okay? So the bottom line is, if people have issues, they want to do reviews, the CEO is wide open. It's going to be all over the new website, everything. Just talk to the CEO, talk to the people that know what's going on, that are part of it, customer service, everything. We will have customer service. Everything's going to be fully automated. It's going to be good. So, but there's going to be growth that's got to go on here over the next 30 days. Okay. But there's a lot happening now. Go ahead.
As I understand it, then there is a complete change in the website, the back office, is front office and back office, that's due to happen in the next week or two?
Yep, within the next 2 weeks, by the end of the first week of January, yes, absolutely. It's being worked on right now. Everything's being done right now. Okay, so someone asked about payments that have started and stopped. Okay, you want the companies? Yes, they're going to be doing, right now, they're setting up the website and everything to be able to send out these messages and do everything the right way. They have fallen way short of that. And it's a nightmare for all of us that want to, grow this. Okay, so I get it. They're aware of it. I've let them know. They already know. And then what are you doing for this, to secure the cryptocurrency? They have ways of securing it. It's not just online. They've got all the cryptocurrency stored on offline storage. Okay, hard wallets, cold wallets. They know what they're doing on that. And as far as actively trading, it's up to the companies, the exchanges, to be able to have the security there as well. So this is not just Vista Network. It's a, everybody that does trading, they don't have unless they created their own exchange, it's not their responsibility for that part. But the bottom line is they understand about security and for the cryptocurrency and all that good stuff. So that's all going to be taken care of as well. I'm pretty sure we're going to have two-step verification on our back offices and things like that to get logged in, to make changes to your website as well. So that's all going to happen with the new website as well. Anything else? Other questions? You can type them into the chat box, or you can, Adam, you have anything else on that, on questions?
That's what I got. I think what we're seeing, first of all, it will be great to see that communication, having ways to just get news out to the members, whether it's in the back office or whether it's in the news section. Maybe there'll be public news as well as Vista, let's say, family news, so to speak, that we have inside. That'd be nice. And it's nice that we can make these suggestions, because a lot of the members, yourself, myself, and a lot of people that are on this call, maybe everyone on this call, have dropped some coin in other platforms that don't exist anymore. It's nice that we might have the opportunity to have some input into a company like this, because we do now at least know that the leadership, the ownership is there, and they are responsive, and they're human beings, and they're literally trying to create something that will have the longevity and the sustainability.
Yes, it is all coming along. Like I said, all everybody has to do is be patient, but voice your concerns. That's fine. Just be patient, and you will be glad that you are a part of Vista Network. 6 months from now, you guys, you're going to be like blown away. I know me personally, I will make a lot of cryptocurrency with this company, because I'm going to multiply it like crazy. And the way we do that is because we believe in the company.
A lot of coin.
Enough. We believe in this company enough to be able to, get out there and share this right now. We're not waiting. We know what the big picture is going to be. So that's why we're doing this. But we totally get, if there's any concern, I totally understand. So if there's no more questions, I see nothing else on the chat. And I just want to say thank you guys for, you guys are leaders that are on this right now. I think we had one scheduled before, and because I was busy and I got all sidetracked, and I thought my partner was going to be on, and, I just wasn't able to do it. But this one, I made it, even though I had to get a phone call from Adam. But I made it like I promised. And you guys that are on here, congratulations. You guys are the leaders of Vista right now, and you guys have the power to literally explode this opportunity. And just be ready. You're going to be able to strap on that seatbelt, and you're going to be able to take off like a rocket with this come January. I would say by the middle of January, you're going to be able to just pretty much launch yourself. But you can start the foundation phase right now with leaders that understand about the hiccups and things, just to get positioned, and then you can just blow it up after that. Any other questions, Adam?
No, that's all I have, Lee. I want to thank you for making the time and being that interface. Appreciate the invitation. You know, it's always hard to make a new decision to get into something else, particularly after you know, like I said, donated in so many other places so many times. And yet we also know you got to make that decision. And so, in spite of the difficulty of it, I'm happy that I did. And the other part is we still have to be, you don't have to be patient, but it really helps to be. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we're looking forward to doing what we can to make this venture have some long.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want, what I was going to say is someone mentioned that people can join passively, and we don't want to use the word invest, but you can put your coin in and multiply your coin in 80 days passively, 80 business days. So you can do that with us. You don't have to go share it and put your name out there, and you could do it yourself. And then leaders, if you want to refer others and they're leaders and they're going to have the potential to refer others, then you can position them. But you can do everything passively right now. You don't have to put your name out there and go out there until you're ready. Whenever you're ready, you can do that. So I just think that it's important. Don't talk about investing. Okay, you're going to get benefits by putting your coins in with this, so you can double your coins in 80 business days. All right. Try to work on not using money lingo. Okay, just try working on that. And I'm going to be big on that. I'm trying my best. It's hard for everyone, including myself. It's new. Okay, so I get it. But do your best, because that will keep us, if you're not dealing with investing in money and get a return, if you're not doing that, saying that, then there's nothing that the regulators can come after, because the cryptocurrency arena is not a regulated industry. All right. And we have also something else coming up that you don't know about. I can't even say it because I want it to be a surprise, but it's going to help Vista be even more solid than it is even right now. So it's going to be good. Okay, so one more thing. Marketing material. The only thing I can tell you is that I created a website for the
one thing.
I created a website for the team to use.
Lee, that I will say.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, the only thing I was going to say, because some people may not know, that now you mentioned this, that there are Bitcoin and Ethereum presently. It's a double crypto platform, double simultaneous at this point. And there are 8 packages, 0.05 to 8 are the units on both the Bitcoin as well as the Ethereum. And in addition to that, all of them are doubling. So the 0.05s double just like the 8s double. And so you don't have placeholder positions in this one. Having the Ethereum as part of it is really nice, because Ethereum is, much less in the cost relative to Bitcoin. It allows people to get in and get into the process. It really fits virtually anyone's budget. And that's also nice. And of course, when Litecoin shows up, that's even something else. I don't know if you've seen some of the predictions about Litecoin for 2018, but it's real compelling. And so to be able to have a Litecoin, now that's not something that's there now. Ethereum and Bitcoin are there now, but these are some of the innovations, you might say, or some new levels of performance that are really nice about this.
Right. Yep. So yes, by the way, to be eligible for the binary, you have to have personally referred one person on your left leg and one person on your right leg. Any of those positions that show up in the binary, if they want to earn from the Bitcoin, all right, you have to have your own Bitcoin packages. The bigger the package, the better, because you're going to earn more return daily, and also you earn more percentage in the binary. And you have to have, if you want to earn on the Ethereum, you have to have an Ethereum package for any of those positions. So you can't just have a Bitcoin package and get paid on your downline, your team volume with for Bitcoin and Ethereum because you have to have both. So you have to personally refer one person on the left, one person on the right to get qualified, and every position that you have in the binary that shows up in that structure that wants to get paid, you have to have, you know, personally refer and also own Bitcoin and Ethereum packages. Now, we mentioned the fact that you can start at 0.05, then it goes to 0.1, then 0.3, then 0.5, then on up from there, and it doubles 1, 2, 4, and 8. Obviously, it's better to have the bigger packages because now you're getting more bang for your buck, but it's a little bit more risky if you're concerned about the risk. I get it. But to me, it's a lot better to double 8 Bitcoin into 16 Bitcoin than it is to double 0.05 Bitcoin into 0.1. You know, makes sense. Now, I did ask someone, I want to have multiple positions. This is the way I would do this if I want to make massive amounts of money in this, massive amounts of cryptocurrency in this program. Top position with an email address. Another position signed up to that top position on the left and another one on the right, directly referred by that referral link of that top position. Activate all of them if you want, but primarily activate that top position. And then you do have to get, you do want to have every single one of those purchase Bitcoin and Ethereum packages, all 3 of those. Then you can just, go to work, promote everything through your top position, and that will fill out. And then later on, when you want to activate those bottom 2 positions that you own, now you can just say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate it by referring one on the left, one on the right of them lower positions. It doesn't matter if they show up down at the bottom, okay? If you want the, I think if you're going to want the volume to accumulate, you might want to activate whatever ones you want to hold that volume every week until you're paid on it. So as long as you have an active position, I think that's really all you need for the volume to stay. If you want to get paid on the volume, you got to have one personally referred on the left of that position at the top and one personally referred on the right. And all of them need to be like, just have Bitcoin and Ethereum packages. So that answers that question. Okay, someone asked, do you have to wait an 80-day cycle to finish to order? Or no. What happens is, understand, with Bitcoin, you're receiving 2.5% every day directly to your wallet. So if you put in 1 Bitcoin, you're receiving 2.5% of 1 Bitcoin, which I believe is 0.025 Bitcoin, into your personal wallet every single day, Monday through Friday. So you don't have to wait for anything. You're going to be getting that coin. Now, with Ethereum, at this point, it's a week. Every week you get it on Monday, every week in advance. So 5 days in advance. 12.5% of whatever you put in Ethereum is going to be paid in advance because they don't have it daily pay yet. All of that's going to be fixed, fully automated here with the new web. Someone asked if you can create other positions without buying packages. You need to have an active position with a package in order to refer other people. And if it's not that way now, it will be on the new site. So listen, if you're going to get positions in, you want to put them with active position, active packages inside there. Because what's going to happen if they don't have an active package, then they're probably just going to be wiped out. It'll just go bye-bye, especially with the new system. You might get away with it now, but I don't think it's going to be that way with the new system. So that's one thing. Now, so like I was saying, if you're receiving your cryptocurrency into your wallet every single day or every week, whenever you have enough, you can always just purchase another package whenever you want to. You can also wait to receive all of your cryptocurrency. Let's say you put in 1 Bitcoin and now 80 days later, business days, you got 2 Bitcoin. You can take that 2 Bitcoin and purchase a 2 Bitcoin package to double to 4. Then when you get the 4, you put it in and you double to 8. And then when you get to 8, you put it in, you double to 16. So me personally, because I'm blowing this thing up, I'm going to have 16 Bitcoin packages where I will be able to double that, once a week, every couple days. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what you want to do ultimately when you believe. Okay. Okay. Somebody asked if there is a stop loss put in place if the market crashes. Yeah. The bots, as far as the trading on the company and everything, there's bots that do trading. They're already programmed with certain algorithms. And if something takes a dip, like maybe Bitcoin did recently, at a certain point, the bots shut off. They don't do nothing. Anytime there's like holidays or some kind of events that happen around the world that could mess with the cryptocurrency, the bots go off, and that's where the manual trades come in, or nothing, okay, depending on what's going on. So it's a combination of bots and manual trading that goes on all the time. Obviously, the bots can run 24/7 and be programmed to shut off at a certain point, and that's what they do have in place. So the answer is yes, there is a stop loss, and they definitely don't want to lose, so they're well aware of that, and so that answers that question. So other than that, guys, I would like to say thanks a lot, and I'll hand it over back to Adam.
Well, I will also thank you and thank everyone that's on the call. With the glitches and everything, I mean, and perhaps it's because I've had an opportunity to be part of these other platforms, some of which are history and some of which are just very different. But here's a chance to be a part of something in the beginning. I'm certainly willing to be patient and see where this goes, and also help it get there, so to speak. So I think it's going to be worth it. As always, you know, we don't put all of our ducks in one basket, or our eggs or something to that effect. Okay. But we want to put them in a basket that looks like it's going to actually not have holes in it, and it's going to sustain. And I think we got a good shot at this. So I want to thank everyone for being on. And if there's no other questions, we will do this again. At some point in time, we will have Mr. Tamirian on as well. But I'd like to see this as a pattern that we can start on and profit with and grow, so to speak, in every way that we imagine, in a good way. All right. So if there's nothing else, I will end this call, and we will look forward to working with everyone, and we will do this again. Thank you all.